I
Hello,
am
hello, hello,
with
hello, hello.
Maurice Goodwin, fellow SLP, voice specialist with the Houston Methodist ENT Clinic, Texas Voice Center.
Texas Voice Center.
Texas Voice Center, and it's World Voice Day,
World
everybody.
Voice Day.
Happy World Voice Day. I'm going to get a checkup, see how these vocal cords are doing, make sure they're still healthy. Maurice, I've been busy. Working, Zooming, all that kind of stuff.
Let's hit this one.
Yeah. You guys get to go along on the journey. Hi, Teresa. This is Teresa Proctor. And yeah, I know, another SLP voice extraordinaire. We are in the
So why
room.
don't we take a look around the room really quick? We'll kind of explain what things are. So this is our strobe tower. We use a Pentax kind of strobe setup here. So there are two types of laryngeal exams. There is a rigid laryngeal exam, which goes through the mouth, and a flexible laryngeal exam, which goes through the nose. And then within those two types of exams, there's two different types of lights that we can use. So we have a continuous light, which just looks like a flashlight. And then we have a stroboscopic light, which helps us see the vibration of the vocal folds. So we'll do both of the exams and both of the light sources today, and make sure we get a good look at everything as well.
Yay! Yes. So, what are the benefits of getting a rigid versus nasal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just for reference. This is what a rigid endoscope looks like, and it goes over the back of the tongue. Your vocal folds are much closer than you might think they are. And this helps us just take a peek. The camera is on the bottom end, so it looks down into the throat. And when you do this exam, you can get really, really up close, very high definition picture of the vocal folds. Some of the challenges are that because it's in your mouth, you can't really say anything.
Nope. It's
other than
I know. That's the one I got last time.
So we'll take a look with this one.
Okay.
This gives us a really good picture of the vocal cords.
Okay.
And then here we have a flexible endoscope. And this one goes through the nose, which sounds significantly more intimidating than it is. But this allows us to go through the nose, bypassing the mouth. It still looks at the same structures, but it gives us a better overall picture of voice function. We can have you sing, we can have you talk and laugh, we can have you yell, swallow, clear your throat, all sorts of things, because it's not impacting your mouth.
Gosh, that's the one where you can probably see my reflux that's been acting up.
Just possibly just a little bit. One of the first things we like to do is to get a good voice sample. So why don't I have you come over here
Okay.
to this seat.
Can I turn this over to you?
Hi, Beat Extraordinaire. I'll get my shoe.
So we like to get a good voice sample of the patients so that we're able to keep track of their voice quality over time. Okay, so the standard reading that we use is the Rainbow Passage. This is pretty standard,
Yeah,
even
it
almost
is.
like internationally at this point. So I will give you the Rainbow Passage here.
Okay.
If you give me just a moment, I'm going to get this set up. I'm going to attach this microphone to you. There it is. All right.
Thank you.
Do you have any current that you're wanting to share? Anything that you're noticing with your voice?
Yeah, well, I have been doing a lot of Zoom sessions and more, a lot of strain, and more than anything, allergies. My allergies have been bad in the last 2 weeks, and my reflux seems to have been acting kind of crazy. It could be stress, it could be all those hamburgers. I'm liking Papa's barbecue right now. But definitely I've been doing my saltwater gargle, my warm up with my straw exercises, or SOVT as we call them, semi-occluded vocal tract. But I just need to check, see how my vocal cords are doing.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let us get a good video of you reading this Rainbow Passage. When you are ready, we'll start at the top.
Oh yeah, and I have Invisalign now, so let's see how this reading goes. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act like a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long round arch with its path high above and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I can hold on to this.
Thank you.
Alrighty, I'm just going to detach this for a moment here. switch this back over to something else. So important to note, however, is that I am not a physician. And here in the United States, speech pathologists do not diagnose voice problems. So we'll go through the laryngeal exam. We'll probably take a look at it afterwards. And our job is to kind of describe how things look, describe the function, but we don't diagnose voice problems.
Exactly.
All right. Let me, is it okay if I get your nose all sprayed up?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
So
do it.
we use two different things. We use a lidocaine-based numbing spray, and then we have an Afrin, which helps open up the nose.
Thank
Is there one side of your nose that feels more open or clear than the other?
you. Right side.
Right side.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. I'm just gonna spray a little bit of this Afrin into your nose. I'll set it in here and have you take a sniff in. Good. We have a little bit of that numbing medication.
Okay.
All right. I'll get this in a right position to sit.
I wasn't bad.
That wasn't too shabby.
No, not too shabby.
All right.
Good technique.
What I want to do is start with the rigid exam,
Okay.
the one that goes over the back of the tongue.
Okay.
So I'll have you lean forward into the chair. Perfect, perfect. I'm gonna make sure we get this all set up here.
So Maurice, I had someone on YouTube to ask about if they have a squeaky voice, what can be done? So I think we would like to talk about that a little bit too.
A squeaky voice.
Yeah, they said they have a squeaky voice. A lot of people don't like the sound of their own voice,
Right.
for sure.
What do you think?
I
About
think,
some of your ideas.
all right, well, for sure, they must get an exam first. So it could be an ENT, but we know that it could depend on just what's their habitual pitch. They just might not like it. Is there tension in the voice? These are things we would want to know.
Right? Yeah, and I
In
guess
general, we would have to do an examination first to kind of see how your voice is performing, to see if there are any habits or reasons why you might have a higher pitched voice. But in general, I mean, we all have a way and how fast or the speed that our vocal cords vibrate. And that could be, if you're a guy, anywhere from 160 to 170-ish. Could be, well, no, what is that?
it's a little high.
That's gender neutral, actually.
What do you think? 80, 120?
Yeah, 180, 80 to 120. But if you're 160, 170, that's gender neutral. It just depends on what you're trying to do. And if you're a woman, it is 180 to 220? Testing my knowledge. That's the range there. And we're doing this live, so I'm just kind of talking. So I would just kind of have to listen and see.
I think what's important too is that everyone uses different words to describe their voice. And what's squeaky to you might be different than squeaky to me. And so
Right.
we want to respect the fact that people use their own language to kind of describe what's happening with their voice, but then also find out what exactly is going on.
Correct.
And so using some other words, like it's squeaky and it hurts, or it's squeaky and it cuts out, or it's just squeaky and high pitch. That can mean different things to different people.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Now I'm breaking things around here.
No worries.
I'm gonna have you sit this on the side of your neck. As long as it's touching skin, it's in a good place. That's a microphone to kind of help us pick up the pitch of your vocal folds, how quickly they're vibrating. So we're gonna do a stroboscopic light, and it just looks like a quick fat flashing light. It's kind of like a disco light. And it's gonna help us look at your vocal cords, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna set this chair up just a little bit. I'll have you stick your tongue out. Good, chin up, lean forward just a little bit more. Perfect, and just let that tongue be completely relaxed. I'm just gonna help protect the teeth here for a second, and when you're ready, I'm gonna have you say E. Breath in and again. Can you say a little more E? Quick breath and E. Smile a little bit. Your tongue is kicking me out of place. Smile again. E. There we go. Good. And breath in again. go high pitch. And again. And one more time. And let's go from high pitch sound to low pitch. All the way down. Let's do that again. And now clear your throat one more time. And do this for me. Good, let's do that again.
My tongue is like,
You feeling okay?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, Teresa, how was that picture? Good. Think we need to redo it at all?
Maybe you could go in one more time.
Yeah, and my tongue is tense, so I have tongue tension. And even when I go to the dentist, I have a hard time because my sister's like, my sister's the dentist, and she's like, just relax. So I have lots of.
Who's the one that tongue to be?
Okay.
We got a really good picture though. Alright. I'm gonna have you lean forward even more and just kind of relax your shoulders down. Chin up. Good. Tongue out. Good. And it's more of a Good. When you are ready. Good. Much easier in this time. And again. And one more. And a nice throat clear. Good. Soft voice. Nice and soft. Nice and soft. Let's do it again. Let's do loud voice. Maybe smile just a little bit more. Wonderful, 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 wonderful work.
Are they healthy?
Oh, we'll take a look at that in a second. Let's do the flex exam where we go through the nose.
Next thing.
And just take a look at that. So I'll have you keep that there. So this exam, you'll see the difference is that instead of just Shuli is able to now do, she's able to talk and sing if we wanted her to, and do some voice glides and make different vowels.
Okay, voice glides. So Maurice is a singing voice specialist. I am a speaking voice specialist. We both deal with the vocal health. And Maurice, I must tell you, I had a client that was like, I know you can sing. I know you can sing. I can tell by the sound of your voice. And he was like, you're going to have to sing something for me one day. And I did like a quick happy birthday. And he was like, oh, okay.
So you can't sing. Got it.
I can't sing. I've been trying to tell you, but our vocal mechanism is our vocal mechanism. And the health of it is important whether you're a speaker or a singer.
Right. All right. I'm all caught up here.
Since COVID, what would you say you all have been seeing more of than before? Is there something?
You know, I don't know, maybe some voice fatigue stuff, the amount that people are having to use their voices over Zoom or on the phone. And there's some good research that came out of a lab in Boston on the measuring the kind of measuring the amount of pressure and the amount of muscles that we use on the neck. And what they determined that was in person-to-person communication is significantly less than when we're on the phone or even on Zoom. We inadvertently, even if the conversation is the same, even if the communication partner is the same, we end up using more muscles to make it all work. So
For sure.
it's interesting. Humans, who would have thought? We have all these little weird behaviors.
I know.
All right, you feeling ready?
I'm ready.
So this exam, you can sit back and relax a little bit more. Silly me, I never turned on the equipment. There we go. Alright. Here we go.
I feel that post-nasal.
So we're gonna head into this right side here. So just a little bit of tightness right here in the nose, but once we're through it, that'll be the worst of it. Perfect, we're through the hardest part. I'll have you take a sniff in through your nose. And there is the larynx. Wonderful, wonderful. There you are. When you're ready, I'll have you say E. Again. And then one more time. Can you clear your throat for me? Good. Let's do low pitch. Good. I'm gonna have you adjust the microphone and just make sure it's on the center of the neck or closer to. When you're ready. Good. And one more time. Now finally, we'll do some high pitch. And again. Can you actually swallow for me really quick?
Yes.
Alright, I'll have you swallow again. Good, high pitch. And clear your throat. And one more time. Now, Shuli, on purpose, why don't you make a tight and scratchy voice so we can see what that looks like? Great. Now, can you make a breathy, easy? Okay, wonderful. Let's do that again. Good. I'm gonna have you say loud. Hello.
Hello.
Good. Why don't you count from 1 to 20?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
A quick throat clear, and why don't you say happy birthday for us?
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Anything else you want to see?
So what happens when we do a vocal fry?
Yeah, let's look at that.
Hi, my name is Shuli. How's it going, Maurice? What's up?
Yeah, so we have that vocal fry.
Yeah, you guys are the bomb.
Yeah, let's do a breathy. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
How are things going?
How are things going?
Let's hear what that resonant voice sounds like.
How's it going, Maurice? How's life? Happy to see you. No one knows Norman's nickname. Never make a mean man mad.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're all done. Let's do this.
So that's the song I sang to my patient. He was like, his face was priceless. thank you.
You saw my nervousness for a second there. Alright,
Are we, oh,
perfect, perfect, perfect. Huh?
is my phone dying? Yep.
Yeah. Well, perfect. We'll look at the exam later, we'll kind of go over it, and we can show that in a different video.
Yep, thank you.
Awesome.
This is you guys' lunch, right?
12:45.